Hey YouTube, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to my super messy workbench today. Today we'll talk about the new version of the awesome DumboRC ESC with integrated on-off switch and whatever. There's a boxed version now. Why super messy workbench? Well, someone commented that he's happy to see that he's not the only one with a messy workbench after seeing my videos, but that's not true. Normally, my workbench is more or less cleaned up when I'm doing videos, and therefore today I didn't clean it up at all. So that's a super messy workbench. And I guess no one of you will be able to beat me in this. That's the new ESC. You probably know already the old version of the super cheap DumboRC. I did already make a video about this more than 1 year ago or 1.5 years ago. Super cheap, about $5 with on-off switch you can use for lights, with low voltage buzzer, with crawler mode, brake mode and airplane mode. I did also use it in my Orlando bouncer. Maybe you've seen the video. And I did also test it in my best ESC for microcrawlers videos, where it was really quite good for the price. $5. It's noisy, but quite nice. Low voltage control. Of course, it's by far not as good as the awesome ES12 6RW ESCs, and of course it's not as good as the Furitech Lizards all of you are crazy for, but for one of those you get 4 or 5 of those, and for one of those you get 10 of those. Well, that's yesterday, and now, some weeks ago, after the DumboRC ESC wasn't available for quite a lot of time on Banggood, this new version showed up. Not as a new product, only on the DumboRC product page. This version with box and some wires and cables, some pictures of the ESC with Chinese description. So again, super cheap, and I ordered it around 3 weeks ago and I paid less than $5. Less than $5 US. Unbelievable. Price was $5 US, 20 something, and I used some points or coupons or whatever. And some days ago I received it, and really no manual. It came simply in a plastic bag and the description of the ESC in Chinese. So I played around a little bit, and it was not so difficult to me to check what's going on with this ESC. Here you can see I labeled the plugs so that you can see what it can do from upper to lower side. Pause the video to see it. On the left side, the outer side of the plugs is red plus, and the inner side is black minus, and first plug is the motor plug, second plug is the buzzer, low voltage buzzer plug. Then there are 2 blinker turning light plugs, a brake light plug, and a switch plug, on-off switch for channel 3. So awesome! It doesn't have as many wires and plugs as the old version, but it does have a channel 1 servo plug, signal plug, and this was already the sign for me. Okay, channel 1, you will have to plug it in parallel to the servo. This must be turning lights. And then there is the normal plug for the motor and the power. It's 6 volts, so take care, as in the old one, you cannot directly plug LEDs to the ESC. You will have to use resistors to adjust the voltage, 6 volts out, or you can take 2 white LEDs in series, not in parallel, or 3 red LEDs in series, not in parallel, that's okay then for 6 volts. But don't plug one single LED without resistor to the ESC, it will burn. Channel 1 and LED, and LED is here channel 3, that's the on-off plug. So I will test this ESC now for you. It seems to be absolutely awesome for $5. Actually, I saw the prices have increased extremely. I don't know, maybe there will be a promotion again. I did buy it for less than $5, maybe 3-4 weeks ago. And this seems to be wow for $5. But I can already tell you, no, it's not. And why? Well, you will see it at the end of this video. I will test it with a DumboRC radio because it's a DumboRC ESC. So now I connected the DumboRC ESC to a DumboRC receiver. I connected this channel 1 wire in parallel to the servo by a Y cable. Where is it? You see here's the servo, and where's the other part of channel 1? Come on, catch up. Here it is, channel 1. Channel 2, of course, motor power, and channel 3 is the LED wire of the ESC. And I connected the motor to the first 2 pins. To the second pin I connected a buzzer. Should be a low voltage buzzer, as in the other DumboRC ESCs. In those it worked awesome. In this I can already tell you it does not work. And then I connected 3 LEDs to the ports. 4 LEDs. 4 are blinking lights, 5 is brake light, and port 6 is on-off switch, 6 volts. You can take it for headlights or whatever you want. Red JST plugs like those ones will fit, but you know they are a little bit wider than normal servo or 2-mount plugs, so it won't be possible to use 6 or 5 of those red JST plugs because there's not enough room space. So you should use servo plugs with 2 pins, 2-mount plugs. They are not as high as the red JST plugs. And now let's switch it on. No on-off switch. You can use 2 or 3 S LiPos as in the old one. And you heard the buzzer beeping. Sometimes it beeps several times, sometimes only one time. I don't know what's that for. And now you can see, let's check my lights. So those are the turning lights, right and left, right, left. So they will always blink as long as you are going in circles, turning. I don't really like this and I wouldn't install this. I highly prefer a real light controller as the Lameboys RC, where the blinkers don't blink during turning. And then we have a brake light. That's quite nice. So check it out. And then we have channel 3. We can switch on off what we want. For example, lights. That's awesome. What's not so awesome, the buzzer doesn't work. The low voltage buzzer. I take this super cheap gadget from Banggood now to reduce the voltage because my messy workbench, you won't be able to see to my lab power supply, so I will have to use this. It's crap, don't buy it. But you see, I can reduce the voltage if it works. It doesn't work all the time. Come on. What's up? 7473 and no alarm. So the low voltage buzzer does not work. I tested it with this ESC, the same buzzer, and I also used a different one. It works with this ESC. It works in my Orlando, but it does not work in this new Dumbo ESC. There is no low voltage alarm, but sometimes if I plug on off, it starts to beep and doesn't stop. Not now. There's one beep now. There's no difference using 3S or 2S LiPos, 1 beep, 2 beeps, some beeps. I don't know what the problem is, but I can tell you that the low voltage buzzer, trying 2 different buzzers which work with the other DumboRC ESC, does not work in my new DumboRC ESC. Don't know if that's a general problem. There is no manual. I don't know what I could have done wrong. I did it several times with the other ESCs. I guess that's faulty. Now let's remove this mess. Don't need it anymore. Okay, now it beeped 3 times. Nice. And I guess I can also remove the lights. Brake light, turning lights, as you have seen. This works nicely. And I want to show you the different modes now. In the old DumboRC, there's a switch here where you can change crawler mode, so forward and reverse. Brake mode, you can't go from forward to directly to reverse, and airplane mode. And in the new DumboRC, there's a small button here where you can change it. Now we have green light, and that's crawler mode. So I can go directly from forward to reverse, and you see it stops immediately, and it's really hard to turn the wheels now. So this ESC seems to have an kind of active drag brake, I don't know. And check it, I press this, where is it? Come on. Now it's red, and now we have brake mode. So I can't go directly from forward to reverse. I have to stop, and you see wheels turn a little bit, and the wheels are much easier. So that's really surprise, and it's amazing. This tiny ESC seems to have a kind of active drag brake. And now we have blue light, and that's the airplane mode. So you see in center position it will run. So there's only one direction. You have to go totally backwards, and the motor spins only in one direction. And now we are on green again, on crawler mode. And amazing. So wow up to now, because this seems to be awesome for $5. Light switch, brake lights if you want, turning lights, low voltage buzzer, I don't know. Maybe it's only a fault in my ESC, maybe it works. I guess nobody will really use it. That's, at least for me, it's not that important. And 3 modes, so for $5, unbelievable. But why do I say I don't like this ESC? Check this out now. I try to start as smooth as I can. Check it out. Unbelievable. It seems to have nearly no low speed modulation. That's really awful. Let's take the other DumboRC ESC now. Power. And now check this out. It's much louder, so that's really positive of the new DumboRC. It's not noisy at all, it's really silent. But check this out now. Really good low speed modulation. And since I did already have plugged the old DumboRC ESC to the setup, I will prove to you that the buzzer works. No initial beep, and now I reduce the voltage. Low voltage alarm at this. I would have to take the lab power supply, 3.6, about 3.6 volts. I did already show it in my tests, so I don't know why it doesn't work in this new DumboRC. Buzzer works with the old DumboRC. And now I will show you how awful the low speed control is. Very short test drive on my messy bench, and how much better the old DumboRC is in this. So, quick and dirty test setup. The new ESC plugged to the motor, connected to the receiver, and servo connected. Run on 2S. And it's unbelievable. What a pity. Check this. I want to show you my index finger. I hope you can see it. Check this. It's unbelievable. Absolutely no low speed control. Wow. What a pity, what a pain. I can only tell you. Try to climb. That's the slowest I can go. But it does have a drag brake. Check this out. Drag brake. Really good. Awesome drag brake. And now we will compare this to the old DumboRC so that you can see how much nicer the old ESC is related to low speed control. Why do you do this? And now check this out. It's louder, but I can really control the speed nicely. But it does not have. Let's see. Oh, there's even no difference. Maybe I didn't even see this in the old DumboRC that it has. Okay, no, not such a good drag brake or no drag brake in the old DumboRC ESC. $5, $5. Thumbs down from my side to this ESC. It would be so awesome for $5. But with this low speed modulation, I guess no one will like this. Come on, come on. Wow. Why did they do this? They totally spoiled this awesome little cheap device. I do not recommend it. Maybe you can use it for a winch or whatever, and then you get a light controller. Buzzer doesn't work anyway. I'm really disappointed. However, we do have better ESCs now for small brushed crawlers. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video. From my messy workbench, now it will be cleaned up. Probably the two Jeeps, I totally tuned them and upgraded them, the Arizona and the Kratos, or maybe the Kapu Cup or whatever. See you in the next video. I'll be back.